Now, as we discussed earlier, some sounds are particularly British and they're important to practice. This next one comes into that category. The sounds are Z and S. The sound Z is voiced. It's like the sound a bee makes. Z. The sound S is not voiced. That's, again, the vocal cords are not engaged for this sound. This is like the sound a snake makes. Now, the sound S is important to practice because, again, this can sound very different in different languages. In some European countries, we might hear sh, 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 sh. With the tongue further back, sh, teeth not too close together. In some countries, in some languages, they don't have this sound at all. But in English, it's a very clear and distinct sound. S. How do you make the sound? Teeth close together, air being pushed through, S, and the tongue quite close behind the teeth. S. So what are some examples of these words? For the Z sound, we may have zip, zoo, zap. For the S sound, sap, sip, sum. One important thing to know about this sound S, as you can hear, we use it a lot in English. But one important thing to know is that it's also included with the letter X. As we discussed earlier, we have the K and the S sound. Box is an example. We also may use the letter C to pronounce the S sound. Perhaps the word race or mice. Normally this will happen when we have the letter E after C. When we have C, E together, that will mostly sound like a S. And when we have C and I together, again, that will normally sound like a S, as in the example of icicle. These sounds are important to practice, and you will find that as you get used to pronouncing the S sound and the Z sound, like a British person does, then your accent will take shape and it will start sounding really good. So keep up the practice. We'll come back to more exercises to work on these later on.